taking them off. I ain't taking them off.
How far away?
And here I am, somebody. I got my own TV, my own stereo, my own home, 3 hots of the cut. And more than that, I mean something in here. I got respect.
There's only one thing wrong, Seldon. You ain't got no hope. Seldon, we can make it out there, man. Me and you, we can do it. We got to at least try. Okay.
Okay, Gordo, let's go. What do we gotta do? Get a writ to get you out of this place?
No, sir. All you gotta do is open up those gates.
Okay, guard.
So, I'll see you soon.
Bye, too.
Task force designed to look at the racial gap in juvenile justice held another meeting last night in Charlottesville. Their goal is to continue to find ways to improve the system. GMC's Lauren Thomas is live now in the Newsplex with more on what was discussed at that meeting. Lauren, good morning.
Good morning, Stephanie. Now, this was the second of 4 meetings designed to get people talking about racial disparity in the juvenile justice system. The Charlottesville Albemarle Commission on Children and Families developed this task force made up of researchers and leaders in the Charlottesville community several years ago. But last night, dozens of people came out to West Haven Community Center to talk about how they feel race affects the fairness of the justice system. These meetings come in response to a study which found that African American youths are in juvenile detention longer on average than white offenders who committed the same crime.
Hi everyone, I'm Eddie Banks from Believers and Achievers, and we canceled our meeting at Crescent Hall, beautiful Crescent Hall, to attend this particular session right here tonight. I want to thank everyone that's here. Excuse the footage. I know we don't have permission to do this by law, but by the interest that we are serving tonight with the youth and all, accept our humble apologies from the GTI Broadcasting Network that you all have a tendency to watch on Fridays and Saturdays. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hardy Drive, we give you all a shout out and see you out for being able to be here to cover such an event like this. Now you probably will see more of this on your channel news. Who are you, sir?
CBS 19 News.
19 News. You probably see more of it on that, but we're going to have bits and pieces of what you just witnessed with the Friday and Saturday night TGI special. What I suggest is it takes a village to raise one child. And I come from an area where the village was 17 stories high in the lower development, better known as projects. So my history tells me that when that one child is being raised by the village, then everybody gets in where they fit in for to do what's right.
No one wants to be at a school where you're not wanted. If you're going to continue to say, come after class, I'm not going to keep coming after class if you don't have time. So my thing is, like, we go to all these after school programs and they help us, but then when we go to school, we're told that the answer was wrong. So I don't understand why, like, we're set up to fail. Like, it has to stop because I'm making straight A's, but all my friends aren't, and that's not fair because I'm in an enrichment classroom and they're not, but they're just as smart as me.
When you go to court and you look at how a white child is charged versus how a black child is charged, they'll layer the charges with the black child. I have 5 charges that this child could be blamed for. Whereas you get that white child, well, if he walked in the store and stole a pair of pants, that's what he's going to get charged for. Okay, he's not going to get charged with all the associated things that go along with it.
What I was a little upset about was we have representatives of all aspects of the criminal justice system that deal with juveniles, and nobody's asking them, well, if more black kids are getting arrested than white kids, why is that happening? If more black kids are not being diverted, let's hear, let the community hear from the court system as to why that's happening. Presumably they know.
And they didn't answer.
But we haven't had any of that. We don't have any dialogue here either. So this may be a good idea, but it's only a good idea if it's followed up with some dialogue and some questions to those people in the system about whom people are complaining.
And stop blaming our community.
And the juvenile justice system,
And if you don't have decent
prison
housing,
system, the
and
prison
then no
system,
jobs out there for people and no training and no education,
if we start becoming who we are and need to be as people, okay, the jail won't exist. The jail won't exist.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at West Haven right now, giving you what we got on the spot. And to be able to give you what we give you, here's Curtis Gilmore Jr. here at the West Haven, giving you what he got out of what we did today. Curtis, why weren't you at the Believers and Achievers meeting today, sir, at beautiful Crescent Hall?
I think it was important from being a member of the Believers and Achievers to come here and find out more about the racial disparity that's in Charlottesville, Virginia.
Put it in your bag.
I myself grew up here in West Haven all my whole life. This is my neighborhood. This is where I was born. This is where I was raised at, right here in West Haven. And I know the problem better than anybody else know the problem because I done been through it as a child. I want you to look at this little man right here. I was once this size and used to go through what they talking about as a juvenile. I was once labeled as a hoodlum and they call it gang now. It's the same thing going on. Teachers don't understand us, the system don't understand us, so they just do away with us. Today, I learned something, but I never heard once about a solution. Thank you.
Thank you, Curtis Gilmore Jr. You heard from Curtis Gilmore Jr. on this. As another spokesman here, we want to ask, sir, what did you get out of this meeting here at the West Haven?
Well, what I got out is that people in the community are quite angry about what's happening to their children. What's happening to their children in school, what's happening to their children on the street. And there's a real, a sense of powerlessness about it, that their own elected officials aren't taking care of business, nor the school officials. I think it's a very sad commentary. Hopefully something can be done about some of these things.
Very, very good, very good. Anyone else have anything to say on TV that they would like to have a good time, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to close here at the West Haven, and we're going to see you on the spot with what we got.
While the meeting got heated at times, organizers say they were able to get some important information out of them.
They feel strongly about having a future for their young people and for looking at improvements in our juvenile justice system so that they can feel like it's a fair system.
Now, the next meeting will be at the South First Street Community Center next Thursday. The task force wants to reduce the odds of children getting caught up in the justice system overall, but if they do, there should be a fair system in place, and that's what these meetings address. Live in the Newsplex, Lauren Thomas. Good morning, Charlottesville.